What's up, guys? It's HammerDown48 coming at you today. We're going to take a look at a season review of the Detroit Lions of the 2017 season. I got quite a bit of stuff to talk about, pinpoint some things of how did our season go, what can we improve on, and so far on. So, let's get to this. So, as all you guys know, the Detroit Lions finished second place in the division at 9-7. With the Minnesota Vikings winning the division at 13-3. Green Bay Packers third place in the division at 7-9, and the Chicago Bears in fourth place at 5-11. Now, here, I'm going to talk about something else here. We should have won that division. We should have won that division. That division was handed to us with Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers being out for the season, and Minnesota Vikings with a third string quarterback. So that whole division should have been Detroit's division. It got handed to us, and what happens? We blow it. Another disappointing season for the Detroit Lions. And what can we expect, you know? So, I got some other things here I can pinpoint is what hurt us the most this year on the L category. It would be the Vikings. That game hurt us the most. We lost that game 30-23, and that was a Thanksgiving game. And this is the reason why this game hurt us the most in the L category. Is because that game was actually determined to see if the Detroit Lions can actually hang with the Minnesota Vikings and win the division. We ended up blowing that game on Thanksgiving Day, and that game hurt us the most because if we would have won that game, that would have took us, I believe, one game closer to first place, which now, when we lost that game, that pushed us 2-3 games back in the division. So, my opinion, that was the loss that hurt us the most in the L category. The best game this year, my opinion, is the Packers versus Detroit, which was the first game meeting with the Packers. It was a Monday night game in Lambeau, and Detroit won 30-17 on national television. That is the reason why I think that was the best game. Detroit came into Lambeau on national television and played the Packers very good and won 30-17. That's my opinion on the best game this year. If I had to give the Lions a grade, I believe last year I gave them a C minus or C plus. I think it was in the C range. This year I'm gonna give them a B minus. And here's the things I'm gonna pinpoint why I give them a B minus. First, they went 5-1 in the division, finished second place in the division, swept the Bears and the Packers, one win away from sweeping the whole division, which goes back to Thanksgiving game that we lost. And Matthew Stafford keeps carrying this team. I mean, I could have gave the Lions a B plus, but it may be A minus. But here's the thing: if we would have won the division and swept the division, I think I would have given them a B plus and an A minus. If Lions would have made the playoffs, won the first round, I would probably put them in the category as an A plus. But this year I give them a B minus, which is, my opinion, pretty good average in the grade wise. What things that hurt us this year? Basically, it's the same thing for the last four years. You guys all know it, the running game. What hurt us this year is the running game. Like every other year, And, I'm going to keep saying it until we actually break the goddamn streak, is when's the last time Detroit had a 100-yard rushing game? Let me think about it. 2013, when Reggie Bush was with us. That's the last time Detroit actually had a running game, a good running game going. And that's really what hurt us this year is we realized Matthew Stafford can't win games by himself. Stop relying on Matthew Stafford to win games. It's not going to help us. We got to have a running game. I understand that you don't necessarily have to have a running game to win games. But it also helps your quarterback to stop passing the ball 90% out of 100 because we can't run the ball. So, basically, this is my last pinpoint here is what can we expect next season? First off, head coach. It's really looking like I told you in my last video, Matt Patricia will be our head coach. It's looking like it. And that's another key thing we got to look forward to next season is how can he focus on our team? How can he get along with our team? In my opinion, he's a smart guy. I think he can turn this Detroit team around. And Detroit can be something and people can realize it. I think Matt Patricia is coming into a good spot for Detroit, and I think he is going to be the next coach that's going to light up Detroit. That's my opinion. I hope that happens, and it's going to be something fun to watch next season. Another thing what we can expect next season, which we've been trying to expect for the last 4 years, is a better running game and picking up a better running back in the draft. I think that's what we're going for in the first pick we got. I think we're going for a running back. I'm not for sure, but my opinion, I think we need a running back, a decent running back like Ezekiel Elliott, a powerhouse running back, Le'Veon Bell. Somebody that can run the ball, and basically just a big, huge powerhouse running back. And that's gonna help. That's gonna help Matthew Stafford in this offense line when they're on the field. I'm telling you guys right now, it's gonna help Detroit a lot when we have a better running game. When we can't pull a 100-yard rushing game since 2013. I'm telling you, mark my words. We need a running back next year. And my last thing I want to pinpoint is protecting Stafford. We did okay protecting Stafford this year. I know we're going to have some times where our offense line is going to be hurt and banged up. But when we're healthy, we got to protect Stafford 100%. And that's what my problem was this year watching the Detroit Lions is when we had healthy guys on the line, they weren't protecting Stafford. We're going to have times where our offense line is hurt and banged up. And I'm not expecting to protect Stafford 100%. But when our offense line is 100% healthy, we have to protect Stafford. And that's the key thing that I think on this year is having that offense line protect Stafford a little bit more when it's healthy. So, what do you guys think? Hit that likes up button. Let me see your comments below. I give Detroit Lions a B- this year. And hopefully next year we can win this division and with a new head coach. And hopefully a new running back coming in from the draft. So this is my mid-season or end of the season actually review of the Detroit Lions of the 2017 season. Hit that likes up button if you like this video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Let me see your comments below. Like I always say, go Detroit Lions, one pride. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later.